Good morning, viewers, to yet another show of Womennow. Last time when we talked to Anil, we talked about retirement, but we didn't complete because he needs to tell us a little bit more about the planning. Because what we learned from him is that even when you retire, the wealth that you've accumulated is not enough. You have to make sure that wealth can give you enough
Income. Income is the key
month
word.
after month,
Lifetime
the rest of the time.
income. That's the key word.
Wealth and income is an important
Right,
thing.
right.
Before we go into talking about retirement, can I ask you a personal question?
Personal question on the air. Oh
Yes.
my God. Anna, it better be okay. Okay.
At what age do you want to retire?
Aha. I love my work so much. I mean, I enjoy every day at work. So I don't think I'm going to be retiring very early at all. If at all, I would like to retire and play a lot of golf, travel, do all the cruising, which I cannot do right now. That would be like the go-go years when I can go around and have fun doing all that.
Right. So you want to retire at a go-go year?
Go-go years.
Which is?
Which is, I would say, between 70 to 75. 70. Okay. 70 would be good. Yeah, good. Yeah.
Long way to go. And just to break that notion of retirement, when we talk about retirement, at least I used to think means that life is over. But I think for some people, retirement should mean that life starts. I mean, not for people who enjoyed the job so much that, if you don't have the job means half of your life comes crashing down. But for a lot of people, I think what retirement should mean is then you have the freedom to do what you want to do.
What you could not do when you were tied up with the kids, with all kinds of job and everything. Right.
So don't think retirement means life came to an end. So
No.
We are all talking about how to plan for the best time of your life.
In fact, the longevity risk is the biggest challenge. People are living, as I said, 30, 35 years. So you have to plan for that. That's a very key component of planning, The other thing is, what if retirement? A lot of my clients, they keep on worrying. They have enough assets, but they keep on thinking, what if this happens? What if that happens? Is this enough assets I have? And I tell my clients, hey, you've enjoyed it, you built up all this. If you don't use it, it's the next generation which is going to live on it. So why not enjoy? And I tell my clients, just go out, have a good time, And this is so funny. I had a husband and wife in my office in fact, few months ago. And they had enough assets, but, even today when they travel to India, they were going by economy class, all right? And the wife had told me, she says, Anil, can you get after my husband and tell him that we have enough? So I took that, bull by the horn. I told the guy, I said, hey, you have enough assets. You need to start enjoying it. So let's get you to go business class. And I called my travel agent.
It's a cultural mindset, and I want to bring that up over here is because people like of our ethnicity, we have this insecurity about money.
Yes.
And we always feel that since we came from India, we start converting everything to rupee, and we find the price to be phenomenally high.
Right.
I do want to tell people that you need to get out of that mindset.
Right.
It's because you are now in a country and you have worked so hard and you deserve to pamper yourself a little bit more. And you're coming to that time when you're not going to be able to do anything with that money.
Exactly. So then the slow go period of pattern will set in where you cannot travel. I remember going for a cruise one time, and there were people in some of them were in a wheelchair. And we were talking, and I overheard them talking that the guy was in a wheelchair, but then there were some other friends of theirs who could not come for the cruise because they were sick and confined to the four walls of the house. So the third pattern is the no-go years. So it is the go-go. Everybody thinks, oh, retirement is going to be just go, 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 go. Play golf, go for the cruise and do some bungee jumping, whatever you want to do, do all that. But then the slow go years will come in when perhaps the amount required for income will go down a little bit. Then the no-go will come in when you're going to be confined to a wheelchair, and that too in the house. See, people don't realize, for the benefit of the viewers, guys, you have to plan your retirement, your harvest years in a way where the maximum income comes in the go-go years, which is from say 70, 80, 70 to 80 to 85, 85 to 90, 95, it is slowing down. And as you've seen, in fact, people are living past age 100. In fact, there was a Time magazine article. They had the child of a kid on that cover page. I'll never forget that. And the tagline was, "This child who is born today will live to the age of 142." Might live to age 142. So think about all those people who are born right now, and they will not even go to age 100, but they will go to the age of 120, 130, 140. So you cannot come back to work at the age of 100. So you have to plan and make sure the income comes in. And that's another thing. A lot of people, when they have the assets, if the income is coming in regularly and they're spending that money, then they are more prone to enjoying life. It's the paycheck which comes in when they are retired, and the playcheck. See, the paycheck and the playcheck. Playcheck is what people forget. The playcheck comes in every year. Now you go and enjoy. If that playcheck doesn't come in, you'll say, "Oh my God, what if this happens? What if that happens?" So I tell my clients, I specialize in working with them to make sure their playcheck is there in their go-go years and some in the no-go years. And then in the no-go years, they should have the long-term care. I mean, that is where, if you don't have that
That's
planning done.
substantial money that goes into that as well.
Right.
We touched upon that. So what I understood from you this time, I think, is that plan for a longer retirement.
Right.
And
Right.
because your life is then at its peak,
Right.
you need income to support your lifestyle and to do all the fun things. The assets are not even enough. You have to make sure that the asset is revenue generating. So that you don't have to worry about month to month paycheck
Right.
or paycheck or whatever
Right.
that is.
Right.
We'll learn a little bit more about finances next time when we bring you back to the show.
Thank
so
you.
much.
Till then, all the viewers, hey, take your wives on a business class trip to India.
Yes.
And really.
And it's a one-way ticket. Once you're in business class, you can never back to coach our economy. You can never do that.
This client.
Maybe that's why he's
exactly.
shy of that. And
No.
I can't. I would not travel on to economy. I'd rather stay at home.
There you go.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Anna.